This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What makes an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This was a tough environment for visitors. Scanning the field, it's Aller. It's a quick grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Wrap down the middle. It's Singleton. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He keeps it on a designed run. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
bullet. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Singleton. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pump over the middle. It's Pena. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Aller. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Trying the run is Singleton.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. QB keeper all the way. He's going to lose yards. The defense makes a play to end the 1st. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Aller. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 30 now. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense produces 6 points.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the point after is right down the middle. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Moves out of the pocket. That's roll. That looks deep left. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's another deep shot. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. What a snag by the junior receiver. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pass hot, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Aller. With the catch, it's Hudson. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. With the catch, it's Allen. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass not complete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 2 minutes to play before half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Receiver in motion now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him down out near the 40.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The special teams produce a score. Wow, so the punt return all the way to the house to put his team in front now.
Well, that's one way to do it, right? You don't have to worry about your own offense putting points on the board. When you get a score from the return team, 6 points on the board, heck of a return, and they're up.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Aller. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. They wrap him up after the completion. possession just short of the first down marker. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here he goes. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We can talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses.
Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, but when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like
touchdown, Ohio State. And that will give them the lead now.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now in the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton.
accuracy on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right here.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. That brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Aller. Snags a quick throw. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw to the sidelines. That's enough to pick up the first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
He'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense sets up with play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Pena. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Aller. It's reeled in. It's Pena. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. The Nittany Lions offense is on the move now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers.
Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The receiver grabs it across the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again on second down. He'll take a deep shot. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Aller. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Defense not pressing this time. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it near the end zone. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Sayan. The pass rush gets home. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. Physical run earns the first down.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Play action here on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. He's swarmed by the defense. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the fourth. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To the air, it's Aller. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
The offense really clicking here. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Kirk that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show in a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Here comes the point after attempt. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Back to throw. It's Allen. Quick throw to his receiver. The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Oh, here comes the reverse. Defense not fooled at all. They get it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
The sure hands. It's Tate. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they